Anthony. Oh, Antonio, what's going on? Oh man, tired today. Chirp, 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 chirp. What's going on, my brothers? What's going on? Missed you guys yesterday. Missed you guys yesterday. Man, this tripod's so high. And bring it down. Gotta bring this leg down. Ugh. I let you guys fall. My bad. Checking my phosphate. A little spike. Not too high, but nitrate wasn't detectable yesterday. Don't know why. Um, and phosphate was 0.12, a little bit high. Don't know why. Oh, took them out. Damn, must have got him good. Damn, sorry for that. Sorry to hear that. That shit sucks. Yeah, I lost. I gotta, I gotta treat my fish again for internal parasites. Um, that's what happened when you don't quarantine, you know. So I lost the female mandarin that I got the other day for my birthday. She's gone, and the two firefish, which are new to the tank, they back there in the back glass. Hard to see, but they over there in that area hovering around. I saw one pooping the stringy white poop. So I mean they got internal parasites. So I'm gonna do a treatment to the tank and also these, which I think is now my new female clown. I've seen the same white stuff that I used to see on my other female clown that die on the skin or on the scale skin, whatever it is, in the bottom. If you guys see the bottom, that's not white from the color of the fish. That's white. It's like the orange is fading away on the bottom. So it looked the same way my older female clown looked at before she started getting skinny and all that, and the behavior that I'm getting from her now, like that, so calm and one spot. She's eating fine, but I gotta I gotta treat them before it's too late, like what happened to my female clown. So it's that's it, like you say, name of the game and part of the game. If you don't have a quarantine tank, I did the freshwater dip what I usually do. But since the fish was in a bag the day before, all day long, then got back in the tank and then got back again to a bag the next day and then travel over here. So they've been through a little stress. So I didn't want to make it worse. How you guys hear me? Guys hear me okay? You know, we had problems the other night. I'm using some cheap ass headphones right now, so I apologize for that. But don't know why. Sounds fine. All right, that's good. Uh, Don't know why I got that little spike in phosphate the day before. The last time I test, it was what zero. I think the same thing, 0.08 or zero 0.6, and then I did one heavy feeding because my nitrates wasn't showing that much. It did show, but not that much. So I say, you know what? Let me bump it up with the food so I could get a little bit of more nutrients in the water, make the fish poop a little more. But it didn't happen. Instead of that, I did a lot of stuff in that mixing. I put a lot of uh, phyto, aminos, the powder foods I got, and what it did, it just dropped my nitrates and raised my phosphate. Not 0.12 out of mine, but I don't want it to be that high either. John Silva, Jojo. So I test today again, and now I got them back down to 0.08 because the skimmer was off. That was another thing. So I turned on the skimmer back, already pulling that nasty gunk, and I didn't do no heavy feeding today. I just fed flakes. Uh, I did dose a little bit of nitrates because I don't want them to be a zero. They were a zero yesterday, so that's a good thing about having nitrates in hand. Because the minute I did, this Ghani was kind of closed. The minute I those like yesterday was closed, and I only put drops. I don't go crazy with it. I know I should do the measuring thing, the gallons and how much nitrates I want, and la 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 la. But I just drop a couple drops, a good five column. Coral started looking better. So, oh, I lost you guys for a minute there. It says reconnecting. Hopefully, we're not gonna buffer tonight. We'll see. Hopefully not. Finger crossed. Finger crossed. So, yep, that's what's been happening since yesterday. And I put that coral there. I think I put it in the wrong spot. Or they say to put that coral with the yellow tips. They say put on ledges, and I think it's not liking that ledge right there. Not looking too pretty right now. It was looking pretty when I was standing in the rock. Give me a second. I gotta take a closer look because it's not. Uh, well, we leave it there. It is what it is. I gotta stop moving things around, leave things alone, glue them down, and leave them alone. Um, they make it, they make it. They don't, they don't. That's the way it goes. That's the way it's gonna go. Um, but yeah, so lucky I got some treatment for any internal parasites. Um, it always happen when it comes from the same, I guess, the same vendor, because those fish, I guess, they came from the same place where I got a fish before, came from the same place, and that's the fish that got the parasites inside the tank. So I'm gonna do another treatment and just keep feeding the fish heavy, keep them healthy. They're looking good. Nothing, you know. It's just that clown that worries me. I don't want her to go down the route the other one went. Had a crazy day today at work. Crazy, crazy, crazy. How you guys doing? How everybody doing? I cleaned the DNT. I glued a couple corals in the rock. Well, not couple, just one. but I clean a lot and move some out of there. It's looking nice. It's looking like a tank almost. So move some corals around. I want all this to be clear in the future. We'll see. But I glue the candy cane over there because I think it was getting too much light where it was. Which in the middle of the tank we got the AI prime. It's a little bit lower than the pixies, and the part that was getting there is a little bit. I think it was a little bit too high for that candy cane. And the minute I moved it to that corner, which in that corner I'm getting like a. You remember what it was, John? I think in that corner, well, from the far corner is like 50, but right here where the coral is right now, it's about, I think it's 80, 60, 80, 70 around there. So the minute I put that coral there, it opened up. Um, when it was over here, it hair was already like the skin falling off. So now is I guess it's good in that corner. The head was getting like no shape whatsoever, like a candy cane. It still hurt, but I'm probably gonna move it again out of there. I feel like it's still getting a lot of light. And it's super bright. They like lower light for like that's one thing that I haven't get into with corals, with certain corals. Like looking the way like what they need. Lower light, higher lighting, medium lighting. And that's a good thing about knowing what's your parts, I guess, because that way you know where to place them. Euphilia, they like higher lighting, for what I read yesterday. So they good where they are. Higher lighting, motor flow. So I guess they happy where they are. They're getting a distant flow right now. But that's what I did yesterday. I was just searching and doing some research. So I was like flow. For those that say they don't like flow, they do like flow. I always knew that. But they love flow. They love the flow. So yeah, I had a relaxing day yesterday. Just here in the tank, just looking at things in the computer and moving things around. I never found my headphones. You know, and this is the secret between us guys. I think my headphones got hidden. Somebody's got them, and they don't want to give them to me because I go to sleep watching videos. I think like that thought came in my head. I said, hold up. So that's a secret between us. But I will get to the bottom of it. And if that's true, I'm gonna be so mad because it's the second time the pair of earbuds or whatever the iPhone headphones go missing in the house, in the sleeping room. So that's what I'm thinking. Because I look everywhere. And the last two places I was laying with them, it was one in the room or here in the couch. And it's in none of those two places. So, so like that's my conclusion right now. So this weekend, John, I'm gonna get the scale, um, set up the water. I'm gonna order the pieces that I need for the doser. I was wondering if the line's a little bit shorter since I'm gonna have it on there. I gotta put it on there no matter what. Um, Maybe less air get in the line, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna order those pieces this week so I can get this thing going. You know what's funny? The a lot of people watch videos from I'm gonna make an example. BRS released a video on Cutwater that it's a mistake to run it in the ATO. First they thought it was good, then now they think it's bad. Um, in a way, they do have a. All right, in a way, they right, but in a way, they wrong. Why? Because it's common sense. They talk about, oh, water evaporation, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you got to keep everything at the same temperature throughout the whole time. That way you get accurate evaporation and accurate dose into the tank. Temperature in the tank got to be right. Temperature in the room got to be right, and voila voila, everything is Gucci. But if you're gonna have it in a room where the temperature in the room goes up and down, and then the tank stays stable, the moisture is gonna change in the room. The evaporation rate is gonna. It happens to me, but I notice when the evaporation stays the same, the room temperature is the same, and everything is good. The water evaporates at the same rate and never changes. I don't get. I get the big spikes. Let's say 'cause for me it's not that big of a spike, 0.05. But when I get those, is when it gets cold, when it gets hot. When it gets cold, when it gets hot, like what we're going through right now. Oops. Here goes the headphone falling already. Oh, I hate this headphone with a passion. Adiosito. Alright, let's give some love today to the DNT. The DNT is looking nice. Camera gotta be center. Ooh, there we go. Chilling, chilling, chilling. Chilling like a villain. But the funny thing about them making that video, not everybody agree with it. Followers. That's what you call followers. Oh, I knew that. I knew that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If they tell you tomorrow jump over a bridge that your reef tank is gonna look good the next day, a lot of people will do it. That's what I'm saying. You always gotta do what works for you, no matter what all the people tell you. Do what works for you. I've been doing it like this since I do take advice. I do look up to people that have a nice tank. I don't look up to people that they so famous on YouTube, and then you look behind them and they don't even have a reef tank. They have a rocket tank. You know what I'm saying? So, and you gotta remember companies like that. And I'm not talking BS about that because I do buy stuff from them, but they there to sell you a product. And they do help a lot. They do a lot of research, but that's why you cannot say something's not working now because it didn't work for you. I've been using Cutwater in my ATO for I've been in reefing 10 years. I think for like 7 years using Cutwater in my ATO. Still have no problem. Still haven't had an accident. Still using the same pump, believe it or not. You just gotta do maintenance to that pump. You cannot let the pump get all clogged up with caulk in it. It's gonna break. Common sense. Common sense. I ever since I used hot water, man, that was a miracle powder right there for me. Ever since I started using hot water, it was like an instant change in the tank and in reefing in my life. I said, wow, I could keep corals now. You just gotta find that tuning with it and the right amount of cut water that you're gonna be using. It all depend how many corals you got and all those goody stuff. I started with 1 teaspoon per gallon, but 1 teaspoon in 5 gallons. That's how I started it. 1 teaspoon, 5 gallons. But no, wasn't working. Let's do two. When I did two, it was when I didn't have no SPS and none of that, and it did work for me for a while. Once I started adding SPS, they started consuming. Then I gotta add three. Right now, I'm to the point where I'm adding 4 teaspoons to 5 gallons. I will never do the right amount, like they say, do 2 teaspoons per gallon, because that then I gotta dose it, because that's a strong solution. Yeah, but it do work, man. It do work. So they have done a lot of videos where they say do it like this, and then a couple months later they say no, we were doing it wrong. No, we were doing it wrong. You guys did it wrong. You gotta do changes as the tank progress. You cannot think that you're just gonna stay one way and everything's just gonna keep going. You know, like some things are common sense. It's like me. An example. I kept buying more corals. What I gotta do? I don't got a big tank. I gotta upgrade a tank. I gotta go a little bit bigger to place the extra corals I got. Because if not, if all the corals will be in the 40, everything will be killing each other. Uh, that's how it is. That's a simple example right there of how things gotta go in reefing. And the more you buy corals, the bigger you gotta get a tank. Because a lot of us think, okay, it's a frag. Yeah, but that frag is gonna grow. It's gonna grow. Give it space. It's gonna grow. And once it grows, you need a bigger tank. Yeah, and it's no more satisfaction to me since I started keeping corals. Just putting one coral in one spot and see that thing grow and grow and grow and grow and grow, and then you be like, wow, that tiny thing just grew to this beautiful thing, you know? Like that Sunset Monty right there. You can see the stages that it went. It went from a little tiny little bitty thing right here, little tiny speck, little tiny. Then it grew to a frag, then it grew to a tile, and then it was growing. to the glass. And now I guess it's gonna grow into the sand. So from one tiny little speck the drummer sent me, I got that, I got that over there, plus I spread them around too. It's other people that got some. So it's a beautiful thing. Caribbean! What's going on, brother? It's a beautiful thing, Just watch things grow. Watch things grow, man. A lot of my zoas, they started with one, two, three polyps, mostly three polyps. And then boom, like this here, the red ones. When I got these, the guy that gave it to me, he said, "Oh, they gave me this as a gift, but they haven't opened for me. You can have them." And look what a beautiful zoas. How beautiful they are. And I got them to grow that big. So you just gotta give space to the corals to grow. I just look, I cut all this the other day from this rock right here, and the tiles are already getting filled up. It was about four pallets in each, and it's already getting filled up. Those grow fast. I like those, but it gotta be a tank dedicated for polydoors only. They're gonna be a tank. If you want to kill somebody, just bother them and then just pull that person's head inside the tank, and that person be dead in no time. Ooh, that's dark. Oh man, are you funny? We're gonna split. I got this redacted mushrooms, and the red one don't want to split. The green one, I got one, and I already got three. But the red one, it's been like what 3 years since I got them, and only still one. The red one haven't done good to me. I think it was caught in the wild. It wasn't tank race. I haven't adjusted to tank life. I gotta frag one more coral. I gotta frag, put on a tile to grow. I managed to call to cut one of the apple candy apple reds. So it's a big, big, huge polyp. Hopefully it's gonna split into more. I still got another polyp around there in the same frag. I'm hoping they're gonna grow back. Man, the DNT's looking nice. I like the way the tank is looking now. Wow, I'm so freaking tired. I did a DIY scraper yesterday. I do have a big one, but I'm so fed up with it because I cannot get into tiny little places with it. So your boy did a blank invention here. Really simple scraper. This is one of those fiberglass pointers, I guess they call them. They sell at Lowe's. With a handsaw, I just cut a line in the middle and then just put the blade there, and it worked like a champ. You guys want me to show you? I show you, because I got some scraping to do in this tank. I jump the word like a chimp, chimp. Not like a chimp, like a champ, champ. And I don't fall for nothing because I cut it enough. There's pinch in there. But cheeky, 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 cheeky. Look at that. Look at that. Like a pro. Like a flipper. But the good thing with tiny blades is you get to tiny little places that you can get. I got a flipper in this tank, but for that back glass, you guys know that I cannot reach the back glass at all. At all, at all. Alright, let me move this feeder. Firefish, get out if you don't want to be chop chop. So you see, I can get anywhere with it. The firefish not even scared to it. They got used to me yesterday scraping the glass. The glass is dirty right now, super dirty. You guys see it clear, but it's super dirty. The headphone fell again. Freaking headphone! Oh my god! Telling you, I'm telling you. If I find those headphones in somebody's drawer, I'm gonna. I'm gonna be so freaking pissed. Let me clean the glass real good. You guys gonna see the difference now. How clear it gets. If it was clear, now it's gonna get clearer, clearer. That's another thing. Yesterday was no the day. Yeah, before yesterday, before I test for the nitrates and the phosphates, and I find out that my phosphate was a little higher and nitrates was not in the tank. Um, the glass was getting dirty really fast, and now it slowed down since I added the nitrates in the water. In the water. So look, watch how clear it is now. Look at that. It don't even look like I got water in there. That's the phone moving by itself. Why you doing that? If you are all the way straight, you gotta stay up like this, and like that. Don't move. Alright, let me get the fish a little bit more flake flake. I'm gonna hit one time feeding and the feeder. Yep. So I'm gonna feed a little bit of powder, and some pellets too. So me lowering the lights a little bit, and I think in two corals, I'm seeing a difference already, believe it or not, in coloration. Ooh, guys. I think that acro right there that I always talk about that one. It's not showing polyps, but it's showing some red. If I get that red out, I'm a reefer for real. I'm a reefer for real, not for fake, for real. Oh, this headphone wanna fall again. Jesus. So how you guys doing, man? How you guys? How you guys? How you guys? I wish the live streams you could talk to people. You could. I mean, I am talking to people, but we can I exchange words. You don't gotta type everything. Like you got a button that you release yourself from typing, and then you could talk. That'd be awesome. So, so YouTube, if you're hearing me, you gotta do that invention, or at least the streamer, which is me at this point. I could see, okay, I could touch a button and all right, let me talk to John, let me talk to Arecito, let me talk to Chimp, boom, and I can release you, and then you can talk at the same time I'm talking. That'll be fire. I know in the near future, that's like back in the days when we was thinking about talking to people through camera, like looking at each other. So that's kind of what that is right now. Copycat. I know a guy. I just read that now. Oh, damn. Yesterday I ate so much fried cheese and fried salami. There's no joke. And I got some more to fry there. Hi, Rescue. I know you're watching. Rescue left. Came in and said bye bye. So I had to fire a guy today. Like, I don't know, man. This pandemic messed up everything. Like, a lot of people don't want to work no more. Or if they become close to you, they just think that they can do whatever they want at work. And they forget that's a job. But I had to. I had to do it. I had to do it. Couldn't take it no more. Excuses, leaving early, coming in late for no reason at all. If you had a reason, then okay. But no, no reason at all. And right now, I'm so behind in in a lot of things at work, but it's no joke. It's no joke. All the things that I took apart when the container situation happened, now I got to put them back together since we got all the parts that we took out. Now we got them, so now I gotta rebuild all that stuff back. I'm doing the easy ones first, which is I gotta build this little, um, basically frames. We call them frames, but it's frames. It's this metal frame with four wheels in it. So that's the only thing I took out from those boxes. So it's easy to just make a frame, put it back in the box, close it. It's good to go. But the other ones, whew, I took the whole thing apart. So, and I gotta write every little piece that I took out. I gotta write them back to it. So, yep, yep. And hopefully from now on, When we order stuff from China, from whoever, they come on time. Oh, I'm sorry, DNT. I didn't feed you guys. I apologize. I haven't feed you guys at all. I'm so sorry, guys. You know what? Let me lower the flow so then I could throw some food for the mander. I'm throwing pellets on this one. The mandarino. Get 'em what they fall. Look behind you. Look behind you. Look behind you. Go. You needed to look behind you, boy. Yeah, yeah, go back there. Go back there. Go back there. Look, they falling. They falling. Catch them. Yeah, they falling. They falling back there. Use your freaking lizard eyes and look back there. Don't look at me. Ah, follow that one. Follow that one. Well, you gotta have enough there to pick. Yeah, keep eating those. Yeah, they done sorry that you gotta be throwing air to your gills. They not sinking fast enough for you. That's crazy how fish grab the pellets from the top and then the bubbles come up through the gills. Yeah, I don't want to be. I've been thinking a lot. Yeah, I don't want to be an average reefer. I want to be somebody that know exactly what it's doing. So I'm gonna do just a lot of research and a lot of things, man. I want to have this thing locked to the teeth, like real lock, like to a freaking little egg of a coral, to a one little tiny microscopic polyp. That's how good I want to get it. I want one day through the middle of the night, see the tank and see coral spawning, releasing eggs and all that goody stuff. I want to see that. If I'm still alive and the tank doing well and all this thing is going good, and I witness that, that'll be the like a big accomplishment. The only coral I get to spawn here, and anybody can have a spawn in their tank, is the Passalopora. That joint release babies like crazy. But to see actual acros releasing eggs and all that goody stuff, oh my god, that'd be amazing. That's when you say, oh wow, I'm a marine biologist. I got this thing on lockdown right now. I got a coral that I wonder what it takes to grow an extra head. 'Cause that head, they just got huge, but I want to see it growing one more. Hmm. I wonder if you cut it in half, it becomes two. Olives are out. Olives are out. Man, my Garfield's not doing too good, man. I don't know. Like some of my corals are showing like signs of high nutrients, and some are not showing it. I don't know why. Fish tropico. This is Sparta. Half for me and half for you. What's going on, my brother? You go live tomorrow, right? What time you go live? Here goes that hip. Oh, no way. The time fell it under the tank. Oh, man. Where are you? You gotta be kidding me. Where do you go? You guys not gonna believe this shit. The headphone just fell, and I cannot find it. So, can some of you guys scream to see if I can hear you guys? OMG. Ah, really? That far? Oh, lucky I got my trusty blade. Hey, it's gonna get loud. Sorry, guys, sorry. Damn, that joint went under the tank all the way to the back. Oh, you go live when you can. Gotcha. Yeah, like me. When everybody's sleeping or everybody's in their rooms. Alright, all the pellets eaten. And the Reno, you gotta go to the corner, my guy, man. I ain't gonna throw more pellets. I ain't gonna be put in the tank cause of you. Yo, when the peach hammer grows bigger, um, I'm gonna cut one head from that one, and then I'm gonna cut a head from the green one, and I'm gonna try to craft them together. I wanna do that with a couple corals. See what can happen. I know it's here we go, the other headphone. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me crazy. I'm trying it right now with some zoas, with some polys, but which I thought was gonna happen, but you never know. You never know. There's some yellow ones. I just want to see a green with a yellow. Green and yellow, green and yellow. Oh, I left a pallet there. And another one back here. And you. So I left three pallets behind. Peach and lime hammer. Yeah. Yeah, that would look cool, right? That would look cool. I okay, the thing is with that headphone, I found that headphone well, I haven't tried. And to do the truth, I haven't tried. I did try like hitting the thing, the iPhone info thing, but I know it's here, man. I know it's here somewhere. But like I say, I think somebody hidden from me, so I don't go to sleep with them, which is not good. That's not how you do things. But I will find them. I know I will find them. Cause this one they keep falling and falling and falling. But that doesn't stop me from going to bed, watching videos. Like when I got out, excuse me, when I got out from my my addictions, to say it like that, or when I was an addict, I didn't sleep at all. You know, I was breaking night every night, and that was every night, like 7 days a week, 8 days a week. Like I was breaking night every night, and it's been what about 10 years clean, and I still can make myself sleep early. So I use YouTube and freaking boring documentaries. I just put on my ear and blah blah blah. The person talking blah blah blah, and I fall asleep like that. And I always be falling asleep like around 1 o'clock, 12. When I don't sleep at all through the night, then I will sleep good the next day. So, but I'm gonna try again, see if I can find them um, through that what you said with the find my iPhone thing, find my device on iPhone. But those headphones, I found them down the street from here. I was walking one day from my apartment. I had a little basement, um, and I was coming this way, and I look at the floor, and boom, there you go, a pair of headphones. So I guess the person never got them like that either, because he would have found them. So once, I've been doing a lot of thinking this past every day. I do a lot of thinking every day. Let me not say this past day. But like I say the other day, I'm getting to the point that I don't need nothing for the tank except the light that I want to get to have the even light so I can remove the air primes. Even though I'm getting a good lighting right now with the primes, but I want the Nupsi. I want two Nupsi and the four Orphix. That's what I want. Um, Once I set up the doser, I gotta get a better pH pro thingy to just monitor the pH. Then the primes, I'm gonna put, like I say, I'm gonna put the Pixies to rest, and I'm gonna move the primes to the DNT and have all three primes in the DNT. It's gonna be overkill, but I don't care. It's my tank. I do whatever I want with my tank. Why I want to put those over here? Because I want to also grow SPS in the DNT. Not that I cannot grow them right now, but I want to be able to grow them all around the tank, not only one spot in the tank. Uh, what else I need to get? The doser I need to get. I want to get a forehead doser. That's I'm definitely gonna get a forehead doser. Why? Because if I want to be able to do calcium, magnesium, alkalinity in three containers and hot water in one container. So I'm gonna be dosing all those four once the tank need it. You know, again, it's gonna be overkill, but I'm looking for stability. I don't want. I know I'm gonna have this thing on lock. Watch, I'm gonna get it on lock. Um, then I need to get another feeder for the DMT so I could feed both tanks. That's another thing common, so I gotta order one of those. Um, what else? What else I said that I need for the tank? And then after that, just whenever I get the chance, buy extra power heads. And I do have a return pump right now in case this one get messed up. The old return pump I had it was still good, but I want to have the same pump. I want to have everything the same. I gotta fix my other MP10. Got a new head, and because when the time comes, I'm gonna have the both MP10s in the DMT for the SPS. Again, overkill, but I don't care. I just want flow. Right now, I got it like super stupid low, so that's a good thing with the MP10. It could go really really low, and you still get a decent flow. Atkins, what's going on, my brother? And I think that's it, man. After I get those things that I need, I'm just gonna worry about buying food and the reagents and just keep the tank running. Not getting no more corals. Uh, if I get a gift, then it's a gift. It's different, you know. If if I gotta frack things and like I always say, spread them around, do a coral giveaway, just so I can open space, for whatever is going. It's all good, Atkins. I got it the first time, so and just focus in managing to color up the corals and keep them, have them keep the colors, and I think we're good, man. Fish wise, I mean, look at the tank. You see movement everywhere, so there's no need for more fish in that tank. I do want to get some tiny fish. I want to get another barnacle blenny, which is not gonna be. You guys not even gonna see that fish because I mean I got one right now and you guys don't see it. So unless I point at it, but at least I want that one to have a. I feel bad for the little guy, you know. I feel bad. So I want to get another barnacle blenny, and I should have took the chance at Petco when they had them last time. I want to get female mandarin, um, and that's it. The rest of the fish can stay by themselves. They good by themselves. I mean, I wish I could have a pair for each fish, but for that I need a bigger tank. so they don't feel lonely, you know. Because think about it, it's like a lot of people say, oh, they just fish. No, man. Like you want to be in a cage just by yourself? No. Nice, nice. Yeah, I wanted to. Huh. Those are the ones that I wanted it to get for this tank. But I'm probably gonna get the narrow five because I want to be able to have a lot of flow in this. I mean, I'm pretty sure those narrow three can do a lot of flow in this tank. But well, we'll see, we'll see. But shit, congratulations, brother. I envy you right now. I would love to have one of those. I didn't get them last time when I bought this J Bao one because I didn't have no Wi-Fi where I was. But I will make sure if I ever leave here, I go to a place where they got Wi-Fi because I cannot afford to run my lights the way I run them over there in the basement. When, where do you buy them at? Because every time I look, they say out of stock. Like right now, the light that I want, the other Nupsi I want, I look and they out of stock. I've been trying to look for the heads for the MP10, the same thing. I do love the MP10s, man. Don't get me wrong. I do love those power heads. They super stupid silence. Um, in a small tank, you don't gotta run them that high. But the only thing I don't like is you cannot move them around. Like they gotta point just one way and that's it. Oh wow. Your LFS, nice. That's another thing. You work in an LFS, man. You get how you say it? First come first serve. Oh man, I wish I was there. You know, it's so hard as a hobbyist to get in a freaking fish store. Once they know you're a freaking hobbyist, mm-mm-mm. No, 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 you're not coming in here because they know that you're going also for the discount. I would love to work in the LFS, and I had the chance last year to work with making aquascapes with Dream Aquascapes. He's right here in Connecticut, but the hours, man, that he wanted me to work is ridiculous, man. I mean, then again, probably he was joking because he liked to joke a lot. He's a little sarcastic joker. But I couldn't, you know, all I needed was like a part time because I cannot leave my job. You know, I got benefits, I got a good position. Um, I can keep growing in my company, so I don't want to, and I like what I'm doing anyway. I like hard work. I like to work. I don't like to be in a job where, no offense to nobody, but I don't like to be in an office, sitting down on a computer. Even though that's a tough job too, because sitting down all day in front of a computer, that's not fun. But in an LFS, come on, like you doing what you do at home, what you love. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. And that's cool, man. That's really cool. I'm pretty sure that's a unique experience working on the LFS, man. I went to my LFS where basically where I got a lot of my corals. Um, and I told the guy, I said, listen, whenever like I went there when I didn't have a job. I think I was working at the cemetery before I got back again in the job that I'm in now. And I told him, I said, bro, yo, I'm bringing you free corals because every time my things start going out of control, I frag them and bring them to the store. And you give me credit if you want. And if I feel that they like, you can have them all, and you don't gotta give me nothing. You can have them all. Don't give me nothing. I just need the space in my tank. And I told the guy, but then again, I'm not. I know people. Some people see it not because you giving me this. I mean, I gotta give you a job, which is, the way it has to be. But he didn't have nobody reliable to work with him. And then he got different hours where he opened the store. Like let me help you. Let me come in early, take care of customers early. People is like I'm going by what people are saying out there. People are complaining that you never hear, or blah 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 blah. Let me help you. Help me help you. But I guess you see the tanks looking good one week, then another week just full of algae and all that. Come on. If I was there, man, those tanks would look spotless. I'm trying to let me do a display freshwater planted tanks since the night display saltwater time. Yep, yep, yeah. That's I noticed that a lot about a lot of let's say more like local fish stores. Either they specialize more in freshwater and they pay more attention to the freshwater, and the saltwater is in a corner, or they specialize more in saltwater and the freshwater is in a corner. Unless you go to a more high end store where they specialize in bowls, that you see both displays and they look fire. But it's rare. It's rare to find places like that. Like over here, I got, let's say, like we have OPEC Club over here, which depend where you go. Some specialize more in freshwater, some specialize more in saltwater. And it was like that. One OPEC Club in this town, the freshwater looked fire and the saltwater not so good. Then the other one, the saltwater looked fire and the freshwater not so good. Okay, like four different offense and none. Wow, look at that. Nice, nice. That's fire. That's fire. Yeah, I guess to get in, you just gotta hang out a lot in those places. Meet people, the work there, and make friends with them. Yeah, I think that's the only way. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wish and I hope they do let you do one, man. It's good. It's good to especially, I love freshwater tanks, man. You don't know, I haven't done one because I don't have the space, and I started with saltwater, but I'm dying to do one. Again, the headphones fell off. Jesus, this headphone's gonna give me a heart attack. But sometimes the saltwater side need to learn. Like, look, man, this, even though I'm pretty sure they have seen nice tanks, but they haven't seen the effort that goes into those tanks. You know, A lot of the aquascape of freshwater look way better than saltwater aquascape. Way better, way better. Even though most of the tanks, you could get some colors in there, but the majority they green tanks, but still, man, they look fire. Different types of greens and grow patterns and different leaves and grasses and all that. It's just fire. And I like always when they do this little um like a walk path and the rocks on the side or little trunks and oh man, that looks so fire. I love it. And Joe, the salty guy. Yeah, yeah, but keep pushing forward, brother. Keep pushing forward. You know, try to sneak in a tank or grab one of their tanks and start messing with it and fixing it your way. The way you would love to see the tank, because that will call, people's attention. More customers will go in, and more customers are gonna get more interested in doing it that way. Hello, Tyrene. So one day, I promise you, one day you will see me with a freshwater tank. I'm gonna do a cube, a 27 or probably a 21 gallon like the one I got now. But I know it's gonna be a 20 gallons or 27-gallon cube, and I'm gonna go all out with it. Thank you, thank you. But and I want a lot of those neon tetras, man. I love those tiny little fish. Ever since I was little, and go to LFS because I've been through. I'm a animal lover, and since I was little, first started collecting anything in the outdoors in the house, from snakes to freaking birds, um, mouses, mices, all that, hamsters. So I used to go a lot to the LFS. Fish, I had Oscars when I was young that I thought that I was swearing they were piranhas. For me, that's what was a piranha. Um, Goldfish, then go to the river and just catch little tiny fish in the rivers over there in Puerto Rico. Um, but I didn't know what I was doing. But ever since I saw those little tiny blue fish with the red patterns on it, or the red line, whatever it is, I fell in love with them. I fell in love with them, and one of my favorite fish in that tank that you're looking at now is a tiny fish that looks like that one. Okay, gotcha. Micro predator fish, nice. And then, yeah, I have seen. I think the dragon goalies; those are beautiful, and the corridors also, yeah. But I have seen some. I always look like my Google search always is like rare door fish. That's always a lot of my Google stuff in freshwater or saltwater. And they got some crazy looking fish, beautiful fish, different. That they hard to get. Those are the ones to be like in the scene, right? They be in the corridors. They got the little like mustache on them. Yeah, I'm surprised that we haven't buffer yet. Okay, nice. Yeah, yeah. Those are right. I mean, because I get them confused with the other ones with the orange. Those are the more clear looking one, not the orange with the stripes or the black stripes, or vice versa, the black with the orange stripes. Joey have them in his tank, right? He just put some in his tank, in the 2000 gallon. Joey, the king of DIY. I watch all his videos. The guy do a lot of the same thing since he started doing the DIY stuff, but it's fun. He's fun to watch. You know, it's I like him 'cause he's he shows how much he loved this freaking hobby, man. I bet you when he's by himself and the fish die, he cries like a baby. And you gotta love the guy. You gotta love the guy. Nice, nice. That gotta look cool. Yeah, I love schooling fish, man. I love it. It's no more satisfaction than watching all this group of fish acting or doing the same thing at the same time. You know, that's it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, okay, gotcha. Wow, the Cory catfish. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Like I said, I promise you, one day you will see me with one. And now I know who to go to advice because I want to have all the plants. You know, not go crazy with the plants because I want to. I saw I saw a tank. It just pictures that I saw. It looked like wood. You got the little row in the middle, and then you got like this forest, and that's what I love about those type of aquascape because it's 3D. You know, like in salt water, you can probably do it, but you need a wide tank to get it like that. I mean, not really, not really. You just got to be creative. But the problem with salt water is controlling the growth for the corals. You know, it's hard because if they only grew one pattern, at least plants, mostly it's either they grass out or they grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like corals, they just grow everywhere. They just go different directions. That's the hard part about corals. You know, unless you get corals, they just grow in one pattern only. Like acants, they grow like a bowl shape. Um, what else? The mantis, they grow. You got the plating one, which is just gonna plate. Uh, zoas, they just encrust, so they kind of like they grass out. But once you get into sticks and stuff like that, they just shoot anywhere they want because they grow more. And I'm pretty sure plants do the same thing, looking more for light. the more surface they get spread around, it's more surface for them to absorb light. And then the Susan Tally benefit from that. And I cannot get into much detail of that because I don't know much about it. But I know they grow everywhere just to cover more surface of light. They come absorb. Well, cool, man. Cool, cool, cool. Cool bean, cool bean. Damn, my red microalgae is dying. I don't know what to do with it no more. I don't know if I should cut back my green one and give some space for the red one to grow. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I gotta chop the green one. The green one's growing out of control. That's Cintrongoli. It's Saturday. Nice. Joe, straight reefer. What's going on, Kenny? Kenny. What is Benny? Benny's going crazy. Yep. I seen the message. I just don't reply, man. 'Cause I just, it's more of the same thing with him. Benny's going crazy. But that's good to know how much you gotta shit. If I start doing how much I got here and that and that and that, I will never finish. If I price anything as big as they are right now. Yeah, for me, any goby will jump, man. For me, that's some people might say nah, but the minute they get a chance, they get spooked. It don't matter if they crawling in the sand, they sand crawlers, or the minute they get a chance, they will dart up and out of the tank. So I will. I do have a lit. Oh, you say you don't have a lit, so I think you should get one. I think you should get one because I had mandarins jump out of the tank and they be in the sand most of the time. Yo, the craziest thing that happened to me, I had an egg crate on top of the tank, and you guys know, if you guys know about egg crate, those holes are tiny. Let me move you guys over here for now. The holes on the egg crate are freaking tiny. And I had a mandarin, a decent size, that I thought it wasn't gonna fit through those holes, but it did. It did. Went through one of those holes, and I found it on the floor. Unless he jumped hard enough, they hit a corner, the corner lift up, and he came out of the tank, which I doubt it. Yeah, yeah, I think that's the best to do. Yeah, make sure every corner is sealed. Um, if you could drill some holes on that so I don't get a lot of moist trap in there, um, some tiny holes so the air can breathe and you could get good oxygen change. That's the best thing to do. But definitely put something up there. Yeah, you could use it no problem, but I suggest you just drill holes in it, tiny little holes, so at least you get air to go through it, and when water evaporates, it don't touch the top and then rain back down in the tank. Oh, these headphones are driving me nuts. Every time I talk, my ears move and they start getting loose. Look, cut this one just in time. Nope. No, I don't want to stay. I'm gonna glue this headphones to my head, man. Yeah. I always, I don't know. I never. I mean, freshwater, with salt water, I don't know if it's a good thing to have a lid like that, like a cover lid for evaporation. Um, some people have done it, and for them it's good for what they had shown in videos. Um, but I rather in the salt water, I rather have an open top since you want to have the most oxygen change you can get in it. That's why you see the top of the tank is rambling like that, going all crazy. I always try to get as much surface agitation I can for the oxygen change. Because I remember I did put glass on top of, but it kept getting in. And my thing is, once you have corals in the tank, the more light you can give them, the best. And and for me, the glass was getting full of water and getting foggy and all that. So my thought is, oh, light is not penetrating good enough. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna remove it because I do have a lid for my refugium, but it could get in like that. I say, you know what? I don't want also the light, especially in the refugium part. I don't want the light to go through the glass and burn the algae because it did happen to me once. If what is it? It started behaving like a magnifying glass with the sun. Here goes that freaking headphone again. What the heck, man? Yeah, little holes be good. Just at least so you have a little bit of both. You know, less evaporation, but still good. Gases change. All right, my peeps. It's time for me to let you guys go. I'm on. I take a shower. Go to bed. Tomorrow's Friday. Last day of work. Mother's Day weekend coming up. Gotta go buy my mom a gift. So and so. You got rid of the other GSP. I did. I did the one I had in this corner. No, no, I didn't. No, I put it together with the other one. They attach already to each other. And that little piece that I found on the bottom, I just glue it right there for now to save it. But I still got it. I still got the other chunk. Now that I remember, yeah, yeah. I love the way that's looking in the back over there now. Look grassy. If you need some, let me know. I got you. All right, guys. So thank you for being here with your boy. Um, I catch you guys in the next live. All right. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. See you guys.